Good morning, dear friends. What a blessing to be able to reunite in learning, prayer, and charity. As we are studying the messages by several spirits in the book Caridade, as in its original, and the English version is Charity. Today, the educator spirit, Mei Mei, our sweet Mei Mei, she comes in a very brief message, chapter 23, to tell us about a quarter of an hour. She says, whenever you have a quarter of an hour at your disposal, reflect on the benefits that you can spread all around. Remember the kind, effective dialogue with which you restore the good spirits of a family member within your house. Remember of the words of peace and love that the sick friend expects from your presence. Remember the possibility of assisting in some task that awaits you in the effort of cleaning and bringing comfort in your house. Remember the uplifting conversation with the unprotected child that will bring forward your suggestions of goodwill. Remember to spread some fertilizer to this or that plant that is useful to you, and the friendly encounter in which your generous opinion can help solve someone's problem. 15 minutes without commitment are 15 options that you can build in the good. Let us not forget that the forest, the woods, they arose from almost invisible seeds, that the river is formed from tiny springs, and that the light of heaven in ourselves begins with tiny rays of love radiating from our hearts. Powerful. She's an educator, Mei Mei, and she comes today to teach us about time management. But not this time management that we think to fulfill our selfish list of duties. She's talking about our immortal goals. Opening the heart, radiating love. That's what she's saying. Radiating love to others. It's not about using effectively our time so we can continue in our hypnotism of selfishness. What do I need to do for myself? No, it's about how can I be more helpful to others. At the beginning of this year, Mentor Joseph said, Vanessa, a new year requires new habits. What are the new habits you wanna create in this new year? And I was like, wow, do I need to think of big things? He said, no, small things. Like what? He said, well, and then he started giving me small suggestions, things that I don't usually do. And he said, begin at home, new habits at home. And I started doing those things. For example, small things like cooking a different type of meal and then creating a new habit of cooking at a different time. And it works. So Mei Mei is saying something to that direction. 15 minutes can create a completely different life for us. Today, let us do this exercise together. Take 15 minutes of our day today and think as Mei Mei is saying. Share a good word, send a good message, take care of your plants, take care of something in your house, maybe even cleaning. Some people think, I don't know, with this pandemic, I want to go someplace else. But then their closet is messy. The drawers. Go clean the rooms, organize the closets and the drawers. In those movements, we're creating harmony. And maybe in 15 minutes, we'll feel more complete and ready to do the other things we need to do. But mostly to love. What a message, right, Gabriel Inácio? Let us then pray, friends, together. What a blessing, dear Lord of life, to receive these educational instructions from Mei Mei through Chico Xavier. We feel ourselves like children, learning to manage little things, our time, our bodies. But we rejoice, for we always think that we are here for big things. And now we are learning the big things are in our hearts. We already visualize at this moment of our prayer, every quarter of an hour being a seed of love in our pathway. We visualize ourselves sending messages to people, comforting their hearts, praying for them, caring for loved ones, smiling, listening, thinking the good in 15 minutes. May every 15 minutes of this day today be a true sowing of love, as right now we use that time that you kindly give us to partake in the feast of the good with you, visualizing your loving light enveloping us completely, restoring our health as we absorb the good of your presence in our lives. We visualize our loved ones enveloped in the light of your protection, giving them strength and encouragement. We visualize our friends, including those who consider themselves enemies, adversaries. May they receive flowers of peace and reconciliation. And we see a bouquet of flowers of healing being distributed to everyone who is here in this circle of prayer. Visualizing this vase of healing flowers onto their dining table, emanating harmony so they can nourish themselves, body and minds, with harmony. We visualize everyone in the book of prayer at the Spirit Side of Virginia Kardec Radio, receiving the visit of your messengers, bringing them healing baskets with remedies, renewing their hope and strength. We accept your abundant love and the infinite of possibilities of life as you remind us about the miracles in using wisely our time to love, for love, and with love. Thank you, dear God, and so be it. Thank you, friends, for being here, using wisely our time, spreading the good together in this current of prayers. Let us stay tuned at Kardec Radio. Meanwhile, thank you very much for your presence. Thank you, Daniel Pian. Thank you, Slavek. Thank you, Katia. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you, Narciso. Thank you, Mr. Clovis. Thank you, Rihanna. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Gabriel Inácio. Thank you, Maide. Thank you, John Da Rosa. Thank you, Nora. Thank you so much. I wish you a lovely day and night, using wisely every quarter of an hour with love, for love, to love. Thank you, friends.